Sneak dissing, we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pay us in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
M.Reck TV. Peace. Y'all know the M.Reck room etiquette. Pound that like button. Okay, we got breaking news. Draymond Green warned Stephen A. Smith for calling another man weak. Where I'm from, you get hands put on you. Okay, so we're gonna go into the clip. I'm gonna go live with the callers afterwards, but let's go to this Draymond Green and Baron Davis podcast. Let's not play no games. Let's get right to it. We live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. Run the lights up. Salute to the Rec Mob. We here.
Around the league, LeBron confronting Stephen A. Smith, bringing your name into it. I don't know why he brought Draymond Green's name up. Recently, he says LeBron James confronting him at the Laker game was bullshit and it was weak. Talk that shit now.
I think,
hold on, let me get behind the homies and let me go get over here. Let me talk my shit now. But right
listen, I think a lot of problems that guys have with media is to call something that man did bullshit and weak. Like those are words like where we grew up.
Yeah.
Like you get hands put on you where we grew up and those types of words. So I think the problem that people have with media is you go on there and you like, oh, that's weak. Like weak, like calling another man weak, like that's not basketball, which is actually what Brian was saying in the first place. Like, let's keep it basketball because calling a man weak, that's not basketball. And you're paid to talk about basketball. You call Brian weak for stepping to you, but you're taking shots at him as a father on TV behind a camera. Most would say that's weak. And I know he'll say, I'm paid to do that. No, you're paid to analyze. You're paid to debate on the show.
You really paid to say whatever you want to say as far as this game, whether you like it or not. But as a person, you should be lifting him up.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because LeBron is a good dude. He do good shit. He a good dad. His kid made it. They doing some shit. That's his story. You feel what I'm saying? And so you should be lifting him up and talking about the fact that this dude ain't got into no trouble.
Absolutely.
Right? Ain't got into no bullshit. But like you bring in, like I would say, the WWE into basketball when you cross that line and talk about somebody's kids. Because if it's my kids, bro, I'm gonna catch you too.
As soon as I said it, I hadn't talked to Brian at all about this. As soon as I saw him say it, Bob was up here that day. And Bob was like, oh yeah, I work with Stephen A tomorrow. I'm in got y'all game tonight. I'm in the studio tomorrow, something Stephen A and I think Malika. And I was like, oh, you make sure you tell Stephen A that I have zero respect for what he said yesterday. You go on TV, national TV, calling out this African-American, this black father who's raised another successful black young man. And you go on TV calling him out as a father because his son played in the NBA? That's ass backwards. You are on national TV condemning a black man as a father because his son is playing in the NBA. Like, how does that even make sense? And I told Bob that. I said, you should tell him. Like, I can't respect that. Like, if you want to talk about him as a basketball player, talk about him as a basketball player. If you want to talk about Bronny as a basketball player, go ahead. He an NBA player. Talk about him all you want. Although I think it's pretty whack that y'all find time to talk about the 55th draft pick. The only The only picks I can name right off the top of my mind that was 55th pick or lower was Manu Ginobili and Isaiah Thomas. You can't even name a 50.
Peace, Wreck Mob. So I want to stop the video there. Oh, we got a caller. Peace. Peace.
This man.
What's going on, family?
Yeah, I saw this. I always get through. What's up, Rack?
All right.
Appreciate you.
Salute. Appreciate you, fam.
I'm gonna make it short and quick, man, which is the same thing.
Okay, it's all good.
Basically, I really get mentally fatigued how so many wealthy black men don't get the narrative.
Mm.
We're the only race that's prosperous. We've made it, but we beefing and tearing each other down. No other race does that. It gets tired. It's just a self-perpetuating thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it, man, and I'm out, man. That's all I gotta say.
No doubt. All right, good brother.
All right.
Peace. SJ, hit the line. I definitely want to get SJ take on this. SJ got some basketball knowledge too. I know y'all didn't know that. SJ, where you at? And me and SJ spoke about this behind the scenes. When Stephen A initially responded on Gilbert Arenas' platform and called LeBron. We got more callers. Peace.
Hi, brother.
Hey, what's going on? I didn't even recognize this number.
This is the iPhone number.
Okay. Okay. My bad. I gotta lock this in to the show. So I was just telling the Rec Mob about your basketball knowledge that they may or may not know about. You know what I mean? And this topic, me and you spoke on, briefly, not in depth. But now let's get right to it. Draymond Green, did you hear the whole video?
I just heard what you were just playing a few seconds ago.
Did you? I don't know if you caught it from the beginning because I saw you come into the chat room a little after I started playing the video. But let me just say this. Essentially, Draymond Green responded and said, calling another man weak, where I'm from, you get hands put on you. And you taking it outside of the basketball context when you do that. So I want to get your assessment on what was said by Draymond and just the overall Stephen A being confronted on court side by LeBron.
Well, I definitely agree. Now he's not making it about basketball. Now he wants to turn it to a more personal attack, which in reality, if this is the way that he was feeling, he should have addressed that to LeBron when LeBron was right there in his face.
Facts.
Now, when this originally happened, he stated that he wasn't going to address the situation until his people let him know that this has now gone viral. So he then gets on his platform and he states that LeBron wasn't coming as a basketball player, but he was coming as a father and that he could understand LeBron's stance. Now, after you are no longer in the presence of Mr. James, you're now trying to change your story, and now you're trying to put yourself somewhere that you couldn't put yourself when you were looking at Mr. James, when Mr. James was telling you to keep his son out your mouth.
Correct.
Because at the end of the day, what should be highlighted is the fact that LeBron has his son, they're playing basketball, that he's doing something positive. And why can't we learn to lift each other up instead of tearing each other down? Because that's what they want.
But that's what
because you put us in a certain position. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. That's what Draymond Green was saying as well, in his detailed context to why he said what he said. So and I'm in agreement with everything, because it's one thing you critiquing Bronny James and his father as basketball players, but when you just call another man weak, it takes it to a whole different dimension, dynamic. It's a whole different dynamic. Now it's like while that man was addressing you face to face, you didn't have no smoke. You didn't have no words. You know, you was fumbling your phone in your left
standing at
hand.
attention.
Yeah.
You were standing at attention.
So, you know,
yeah, I think it's it's not fair because when you had an opportunity to share whatever it was, you didn't do it.
correct.
And now you're continuously talking about it. And maybe you're talking about it so that, it'll draw people to his platform. But at the end of the day, you're being disrespectful. And remember that not only are adults looking and listening, but children are too. And what are we pouring into our children about each other? You may not agree with everything. No one agrees. You may not like certain things, but it's still a way to handle everything and to say everything. And to now you've said LeBron is weak. Like, what are we talking about here?
But
that's disrespectful.
Weak? How? See, this is the thing I don't like about social media and people saying things behind a camera and a mic. Y'all was face to face, and that man confronted you as a man, right? And told you exactly why he felt the way he felt. And you wait to get on Gilbert Arenas podcast. So you with, I guess, the homies. Now, you tucked your tail, like the homie said in the chat room, Andrew. And then now you got they cameras in front of you and you feeling like you want to, I guess, pause for a second, drag your nuts. But when that man was in your face and let you know, like, yo, don't F with my son, this, that, and the third, you had nothing to say. Nothing. So I don't respect it. Like, but this is where we at with this whole social media. I guess this is how they play, to get views and clicks and get momentum going. I mean, Stephen A is playing the game because you just got 120 million, I believe, when you renewed your contract with ESPN. So this is going to thrive, your new journey. And, LeBron is still one of the top players in the league. So, this right here is going to be another hot story, but I'm going to let you take the floor.
Oh, no, I agree. I just want to, I think sometimes even though we're having a conversation and we're talking, you just read the chat, you can still see how people can sometimes misunderstand. No one is saying that there should have been a fight.
Nah.
I think Black Rain TV stated that if Stephen A would have fought LeBron at a Lakers game after signing a deal, that would be ridiculous. But no one is saying that there should have been a physical altercation.
Nah, not at all.
And then also, all praises to y'all saying his son isn't a child, bro. Y'all too soft. It's not about being soft, as it's more about looking at this in a very mature way. In the sense of LeBron approached you on speaking on his son. He came to you as a father and how you're speaking on his son. You in that moment did not take that opportunity to say anything that you're now saying. That's it. If you felt a certain way, you should have said it then.
Correct. Now, great assessment, SJ. I hear the phone ringing in the backdrop. I'm gonna let you get to that phone. And yeah, I'll probably do some more dialogue. But after the live, I'm definitely gonna call you so we can speak on another note. Great assessment, though. You heard? Okay. She must be on the phone. So I'm gonna let SJ tap back in. And yeah. So this is my thing, right? I think y'all missing the point, like SJ said. This is not about LeBron and Stephen A fighting courtside. This is more along the lines when you approach a man about an issue you may have. And Stephen A know what time it is. He spoke on it. He know him and LeBron don't rock like that. And LeBron never said nothing throughout all those 20-something years. Okay? Like, all right, this guy obviously got a problem with me, stay critiquing me in such a way, always comparing Michael Jordan, you know, the Michael Jordan GOAT conversation, you know, always throwing me under the bus. Cool. But now that my son has an opportunity to come in the league, and rightfully so, right? Let's do this. I remember a lot of players coming into the league and they had to, you know, get their footing right, get their, you know what I mean? Because it's a lot of butterflies that, you know, people have in their stomach. You know, that's a major stage. The NBA is a big stage, bro. You know, I don't think people really take in consideration how big that stage is. You know, it's one thing, yeah, the college games, the high school games, but you talking about the NBA. So you now not only it's a bigger audience, but now you got celebrities at the game. You got other NBA legends there. It's a big stage, and a lot of people will get nervous on that stage, man. It's the same thing when people perform in a local city, right? And they let doing shows in a local city. And then there's another thing when they got to perform at that Madison Square Garden in New York City. You know, y'all got to consider that. You know, Bronny James, give him time to, you know, like get his footwork right. You know what I mean? Give him time to really grow into his game. Give him time to get comfortable. Man, it's like this is the problem that I think a lot of people miss, or they missing the point. They did something epic. LeBron and his son are playing in the league at the same time on the same team. This has never been done before. And I think it's going over people's head so much because of the hate they got for LeBron. I said this before, right? That LeBron hate, that Mayweather hate, I just never saw nothing like this, man. I'm be honest with you. Like, that shit is just nasty work. Like, the accomplishments and how much they both put it on the line, every night. You know, even Mayweather to this day, you could feel how you want to feel about Floyd, but I guarantee you, 4 a.m. this morning, he was jogging on a highway in Vegas. I put money on that. And he's retired. Same thing with LeBron. You know, he's currently out due to the groin injury. I think he'll be back in, they said, sometime this month or whatever. But this hate shit got to stop, man. And with the Stephen A narrative, it's like, think about it. The first time he does, I guess, content with Sanat, right? The conversation is LeBron versus Jordan. Like, come on, my nigga. Like, how many times you gonna, you know, keep bringing up this conversation? And then the fact that, you know, Sanat is a he's an online streamer. You know, he's on Twitch. He's a gamer, whatever. It's like, at this time, you being the OG. Peace.
Hello.
Yes, hello?
Hi. I'm just watching your YouTube channel right now, M.Reck TV.
Yes, M.Reck TV.
I like watching sports live. I was gonna watch Ariel Hawani, but then I saw this one. But it's the first time I watch it. But I do see a lot of comments about them not liking him on the NBA. But I stopped watching NBA when they were talking about Melo Ball and the dad situation.
Mhm.
I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't see anything wrong with it at all.
Got you. Now, let me ask you this. Where you calling from exactly?
I'm just in the computer lab at my school.
Oh,
Class hasn't started, but there's
got
not
you.
really a class here yet.
Got you. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 30 years old.
Okay, I had to make sure because you sounded real young. You know, it's cool
Oh,
regardless of what. You know, we just wanted to make. So, is basketball your thing? Is that a hobby for you? Like, do you tune in to
um,
basketball regularly?
um, I, I, I've worked at like a games attendant at Six Flags where there was like basketball walls, and then
Mhm.
I worked with a Spurs place
Okay.
where I was a fan experience representative, and I saw a lot of new players, and I can see why people would get mad if LeBron is like bringing his son in before he retires. But I don't see
Mhm.
anything wrong with it. If
Got you.
I was a dad, I would do the same thing for my son if I had one.
Correct. I appreciate you calling. Make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you.
Good
Bye.
assessment. Yeah, man. You know, you just never know who may call, who's tapped in. We're going, we're going to expand our horizons because, I don't necessarily go live on sports, but I'm going to definitely start addressing more topics. Lord said, hang up, Rec. DCFS looking for her. I don't even know. The chat is lit. Let me see what this chat talking about. What you're talking about? Now this is a thing. Shouts to Rob. He said Bronny not ready, was never ready. Now that's a question that we can definitely discuss. Now, okay, maybe Bronny wasn't quite ready to I guess be in the NBA. Maybe he needed some more training, some more work. But regardless of what, he's there now. So the fact that he's there, we need to come with the solution. How can we get Bronny James to at least compete? You know what I mean? Like, let's all uplift him. That's how I look at this. Like, I love the first caller who called. He was like, yo, us as a people, we got to start uplifting each other more, man. You know, it's easy to knock somebody. You know what I mean? It's easy to kick somebody while they down. The hardest thing to do is uplift them. And some people look at it, yo, his father's rich, LeBron's rich, he don't need no upliftment. He's good. He don't even need to play basketball. Never mind that, because he is good. LeBron said that Bronny ain't got to play ball, and he's already good for life. But the fact, obviously, he's passionate about it. You know what I mean? Because just think about all the criticism that he got to take and been taking just because he's in the NBA and just because he's LeBron's son. That pressure's crazy. So I want to salute him on that alone. Imagine LeBron is your father. Let's take the shoe off Bronny foot and put it on your foot. Imagine LeBron is your pops and he's revered as the GOAT of this time, so to speak. And you got to live up to the stature that your pops laid out. That pressure is going to be crazy every second, every minute. And then it's like you got that pressure just because you his son. You got to be great. Even if it's not at basketball, you just got to be great, period. You can't be Bronny James, the crash out. Bronny James, the nigga who dropped the bag when his father is LeBron. You got all types of pressure on you. Now I want to address this. Donovan said LeBron messed up when he said Bronny was better than half the league while he was in USC with a bad heart, shaking my head. Now, LeBron definitely added a whole lot of pressure by saying that. I got to agree with you on that. Facts. But let me see. I'm gonna address the comments. Bronny needs 10 years in the D League. See, that's another thing too. How that works too, because I'm from the, I was watching basketball years ago. So all this D League, G League, how that works. Like, because when you say Bronny needs 10 years in the D League, explain how that works. I need somebody to call up, Dr. Sebastian, call up, because that's something that I wanted to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that like, because you got college, right? And then you got the league. So is it like different levels? Is like you got the D League, you got the G League, and of course you got the league. How that works? Like, do you have like X amount of years? Yeah, I need somebody to give me some insight on that. Peace.
Peace, God. Listen,
Peace, God.
Let me just add on with this.
Okay.
Here's the thing that I think is the big problem. First of all, LeBron is a great father. LeBron is a great example as a father, especially when we see what's going on with Umar and different situations like that. If Stephen A.
Damn, that was Umar Johnson caught a stray from you, but yeah, continue on.
well, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Now, yeah, good.
Now, when we look at the situation, and a lot of people know, they know me out there, so they know, oh, Dr. Inky at it again, you know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. If Stephen A. want to keep it a buck, right? The real deal is that they are artificially inflating the Michael Jordan stock because Michael Jordan don't play no more. And every day that we move away from his era, his stock, nobody will buy. The kids don't know. They never seen him before, so they got to keep these conversations going. If Stephen A. Smith want to keep it real, he would do a real comparison, right? Instead of saying that LeBron is a bad father, he would be saying that Michael Jordan is a bad father because while Bronny is struggling in the G League, Michael Jordan's son is struggling in rehab. So I don't even see how it's a close comparison. Bronny is shooting bricks. He might be shooting air balls, but Michael Jordan's son is shooting 8 balls. I mean, what are we doing? So I just don't even see how it could be even construed as like this is some type of fair type of, oh, well, he's in the NBA now, so we're supposed to discuss him, we're supposed to discuss his game. If that's the case, treat him like a player that's not playing well. Correct. You don't cover players that's not playing well. You don't hear nothing about the 54th pick, the 50th pick, the 45th pick, the 40th pick. You don't hear nothing about none of them. This is all about the fact that Skip and Stephen A. made their whole career is made off of hating LeBron and inflating that Michael Jordan stock now that Michael Jordan is not in the league. If you look at Nike stocks last year, the only stock that turned a profit, the only division of the Nike brand that turned a profit last year was Michael Jordan. And the only way that's possible is because you got a bunch of people continuing to have this conversation about, is Michael Jordan the GOAT or not? Michael Jordan, by the traditional standards of basketball, could not be considered the GOAT because a ring is not an individual achievement. A ring is a team achievement. But the problem was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar got on his pro-black, he got on his pro-black thing, and he wasn't getting ready to be the corporate guy. You know what I'm saying? So they had to find a unicorn statistic that only applied to Michael Jordan so that Michael Jordan would be the standard of basketball going forward, which would make his brand the standard brand of basketball going forward. And, it wouldn't be eclipsed because it's a unique statistic. But he's not the only person with unique statistics. Steph Curry just hit 4,003. That's a unicorn statistic. No one's ever going to do that again.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Bron just hit 50,000 points. Nobody is ever going to do that again. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a bunch of people with, not a bunch, but, you know, Michael Jordan's sons is on cocaine. I mean, we got to keep this thing real. You know what I'm saying? So I know you got other folks, you know.
Nah, it's all
I ain't gonna hog
good.
up the line, but
it ain't.
yeah.
It's a calm live usually because I don't really cover basketball, so the algorithm's not pushing the content out to my subscribers. So I gotta put my work in. You know, I guess they gotta see me cover basketball for a whole month. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. Listen, Draymond and Baron Davis hit the nail on the head. You know what I'm saying? Stephen A was all the way out of pocket, you know, but Stephen A is very powerful in the media universe. Plus, he just got that super bag. So, you know, nobody want to really cover it accurately. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to say, listen, if you want to call it down the line or try to say you calling a spade, like he trying to make it like a matter of fact kind of, oh, well, I'm just calling it as I see it. Call it as you see it then. Talk about if everything is a comparison between Bron and Jordan, and you want to bring Bron's fatherhood, you know, in how good of a father Bron is into it, compare that to Jordan. Because if you, that ain't even close. If you compare that to Jordan, you know what I'm saying? That go all the way back to the ancient ways. You know, sons take after their fathers. Whatever your father was, if he was a car mechanic, that was the trade he passed to you. If your father was a doctor, he passed that trade to you. LeBron is doing it by every measure, modern measure, ancient measure. This is what he's doing. He passed his trade down to his babies. Now, where did Michael Jordan's sons learn to snort coke and do crack and all that? That we got to ask them questions.
Yeah, great assessment, good brother. What's your name? I'm gonna lock you in.
Dr. Inky.
Dr. Inky. How you spell that, good brother?
ENQI.
ENQI. Got you. All right, my brother. So I'm gonna tap in with you with these sports, you know, conversations every now and then. All right.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Yep.
Dr. Inky. Salute, King. Appreciate you. Let's get it. I got my man Will. Will, I'm calling your line. I miss your call. Let's get it. Have your audio muted, Will. We're gonna have this basketball conversation. We're gonna, you know, we're gonna put this work in. Sports, hip-hop, current news, run the lights up. Peace. We live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Hit the like button.
M.Reck.
What's happening, Will? You called the line, right?
Yeah, man. Hey, we still got to cash out if we go over 20 seconds?
Nah, you could rock. Like, this is a calm live because, you know, I'm covering sports, so the algorithm is not used to me covering basketball. So, you know, it's a calm live. Like I told y'all, when the lives is calm, y'all can rock. But when it's on fire, the calls is coming in crazy, that's when we do the 20 seconds or less. But right now it's calm, so you good. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. But I got two ways to look at this, and I want the people to understand where I'm coming from. There's two ways I look at this.
Gotcha. But look, you can still send that cash app in though. You know, we always about that money. $ mrecktv. But continue on.
I'm gonna do that as soon as I get off the phone with you. This is about 30 seconds. Let me go in.
Nah, you good. Rock out.
All right. Listen, I got two ways to look at this, right? And I want everybody to understand this because I'm 41. I remember watching basketball as a kid in the 90s. But the first things first, LeBron James, as a black man, the way he stayed with one black woman his entire life since high school, no scandals, no cheating, no running the streets. This guy literally lived up to every expectation plus more. Mm-hmm. You have to give it to him. There's nobody has had a perfect a sports career like LeBron James. Like, I've never seen it in all sports. You can accumulate them all together. LeBron James might be that one guy, that one athlete that we have never seen before to have a straight, almost a perfect career, right? Mm-hmm. So you have to give to him. He's married to a sister, and he stayed down with her. She not running the streets, wilding, trying to live off his fame. He got his son to the NBA. A lot of times in America, since the inception of America and the way America, white men have sustained themselves on top, is through nepotism. They've always did it. It's never been a big deal. Mm-hmm. Everybody accepted it. Nobody. There was no challenge to it. We just accepted it because it is what it is. But for some reason, as soon as LeBron put his son on, now notice how everybody's using the word nepotism.
That's a fact. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. The line's starting to ring off. So look, Will, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get this next caller. Just just hit me back in like 5-10 minutes, and I want you
Okay,
to
bet.
continue to build on that, on nepotism.
All right.
All right.
No doubt.
All right, my brother. Let's get it. Peace. Let me get to these missed calls. 314-356 calling you now. Let's get it. Run the lights up. We're gonna cover everything: basketball, hip hop, all sports. Run the lights up, y'all, because this algorithm gotta know I'm coming for this basketball money.
Hello.
Peace. Peace.
How you doing, man?
Hey, what's going on, good brother? If you can, take me on speaker, because I just realized you called.
Yeah, you're not on speakerphone.
Okay, good brother. So state your name, where you calling from, and you got the floor.
Sean Phillips in St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay, let's get it, good brother.
I just think that Bronny should have stayed in school, you know?
Okay.
Develop his own game and not follow in the shadow of his dad. That way he can make his own lane and possibly become better than his dad. But I mean, on the other hand, Michael Jordan, the man been retired for over 20 years, man. I just think that he needed, people need to chill and just let the man relax. He put in work when he had to come to work. He put in his work. But I don't know, man. It's a toss-up.
Yeah,
Toss-up, man.
No doubt, good brother. I appreciate you calling, man. This your first time tapping in to the channel?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, make sure you like and subscribe and hit the bell. Thank
Absolutely.
you. Appreciate you, good brother. Let's get it. Let me get Will back on the phone. And call me up. You got an assessment to make about this Stephen A, Draymond Green, LeBron, Bronny James. Call me up. We're taking all assessments. This is the live show, M.Reck TV. Will, I'm calling you now. We working today. Yo, Will.
Hi, my name is William Bennett. I'm sorry I missed your call.
Hey, yo. Ron D, what's the word? The line's starting to get crazy now. Uh-oh. Ron D, what's the word? All right, the line's getting crazy, y'all, so we're going to have to probably speed it up. Peace.
Peace, Reck. What's good, man?
What's going on, good brother? Talk to me, man.
Hey, now I just gotta say something real quick, right? Like, I feel like in our hoods, I'm from Brooklyn too, right? And in our hoods, we don't have a lot of fathers where we from, right? So a lot of people don't understand the dynamics of what's going on with LeBron. So they look at it a different way. But like the other brother just said before that, when it's a white man doing it, it's cool. Nobody got a problem with it. Because it's LeBron James and it's a powerful black man that's putting his son on, everybody got a problem. I don't understand that in our community. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. I love what LeBron is doing. You know what I mean? For not only himself, but for his family and his son directly. So if people ain't saluting this, you know something wrong. You feel me?
That's a fact. It's a lot of hatred in our community, bro. Like, and people just gotta understand, like, that man, he put in that work and he laid the groundwork out for his son to eat, So how do you hate on that? Regardless if you think he's good or not, people don't even look at that. They just, it's LeBron, so they want to hate. You know what I'm saying? But I respect it, Reck. I mess with your show. I've been messing for a while. Salute.
Salute, good brother. I'm loving your assessment because I'm on that same time with you. Salute, King.
You know that.
All right.
Forever. You know that.
You already know. Brooklyn all day. Let's get it, man. The line's starting to light up. Run the lights up. I'm going to probably have to do 20 seconds or less just so I could get everybody. Matter of fact, I do 40 seconds. So it's still a calm live. So I got to call Will back. I got to call 617-970 back. Ron D. So I'm about to call Ron D right now. Let's get it. Salute to the Rec Mom. Run the lights up. Let's let this algorithm know this M.Reck TV brand is coming for all categories. Hip hop, sports, whatever it is. So I'm gonna lean on this algorithm. I'm gonna lean on it. Gonna lean on it. Pace.
M.Reck TV, what's happening, Captain?
Ron D, what's going on, good brother? I see you called.
And man, you know, Melly Mel is the best rapper on the planet. First of all,
No doubt.
Everybody needs to know that, man.
No doubt, Ron D. Salute, man. So talk to me, man. What's your assessment on this whole situation with Draymond Green and Stephen A. Smith? And yeah.
All this stuff is a joke, in my opinion. Everything's a joke. You know why? Because Bronny can play basketball. His father got him on the team. Yeah, that's true. But what's the difference in his father getting him on the team, in which Bronny is actually really skilled? But Stephen A. Smith, he brought his nephew on his new podcast. And do we think his nephew is talented? No. But we're going to embrace him anyway. His nephew is cool, but he's kind of a snooze fest. It's got that little gimmicky, we rich. It's cool. We love him. We're going to embrace him anyway. But at the same time, you cannot bash LeBron James because he got his son on the team. I mean, just think, like, that's the same example people use all the time. The other people, the tiny hats, they always give their gift. They gift their kids a business. Are they qualified? No, but they're gonna do it anyway. So embrace them anyway. Stephen A. Smith, he's too he's too emotionally attached to this game. I'm just trying to figure out when does he have time for females? Because he's always giving all his attention to males all the time. It's just what it is. It's like, come on, have you met M.Reck? Have you seen his new show with his nephew on there?
Nah, I haven't. I gotta really tap in.
Exactly. So you're gonna see that he gifted his nephew an opportunity to be on that show, and his nephew. I mean, it's just like pulling teeth, bro. It's just like it doesn't flow, but he gifted his nephew a chance out of what? Because he got clout. He did the same exact thing LeBron James did, but he did it in a different way on TV. Check it out. All your listeners, they know. But at the same time, everybody who's coming on like Bronny James ain't ready. They can't hoop. They can't hoop at all. They don't know what it takes to be a hooper. M.Reck, you talking to a hooper. I'm from Chicago. I played against Dwayne Wade in high school. Heads up. He guarded me. I guarded him. And I played basketball in Switzerland. So I know what it takes to be a hooper, right? But a lot of people, they can't jump over a line. They don't even understand what's happened. M.Reck, you are appreciated, man. R.P. Andy Stone and Melly Mel is the greatest rapper of all time.
No doubt, Ron D. I appreciate you. Good brother. Salute.
Appreciate you, big bro.
Yes, sir. All right, let's get it. I'm missing a lot of calls. 609-892. I'm gonna get to you. 617-970. I'm gonna get to you, and Will, I'm gonna get to you. 617-970. Calling you now. Pick up the line. Make sure you have it muted. Make sure you have your audio muted, your TV or your laptop or your computer. This is the Live Show, M.Reck TV. Pace.
Yo.
Yes, you live.
Yo, Reck, I just talked to you.
Oh, word? Oh, my bad, family. Salute.
Nah, it's all good. Salute.
All right, let's get it. Who else called? Was it 609? Yeah, 609 calling you now. It's hard to remember who called and who didn't because this app is not. Peace.
Look.
Peace.
Peace. Listen, it's chill, but I got a piece, man. I got a lot of background noise, so I'm gonna be quick, right? My only statement is that you got people in higher positions, and I don't know what I'm allowed to say on here and I'm not, but you got even the president looking out his kids and getting them $1 billion deals in different countries that actually have power over this country. But people want to shoot their own down and give LeBron a hard time because he's looking out his son with a little NBA deal. I mean, we got to stop hating on ourselves, man. It's ridiculous. And I'm not even a LeBron fan. I don't like nothing about him. But I think what he did for his son was a good look. As a dad, I appreciate what he did for his son.
Got you, man. Great assessment, good brother.
All right, man. I'm out. Peace. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. Let's get it, man. I want to hear everybody's assessment on this. Bronny James, LeBron James, Stephen A., Draymond Green, because, I'm coming for it. I'm coming for everything. The sports, the hip hop, just the current events. So let's get it. Let's crack this algorithm code. We cracking codes over here. All right. I'm live, y'all. 310-598-2974. I'm about to play the Draymond Green clip for people that's just now coming in the room. All right. And I take more calls after the clip. Let's get it. Salute to the Rec Mob. We here with it. Let me run it back.
Around the league, LeBron confronting Stephen A. Smith, bringing your name into it. I don't know why he brought Draymond.
Peace.
Yo, what up?
What's going on, family? Talk to me. What's the word?
Ain't nothing. This D Harlem.
All right.
I called you before.
Okay.
Right? Remember we was talking about the beef between Cam and Jimmy?
Okay.
Remember I told you Jimmy was coming out with an album?
Mm-hmm.
And then Mace said he was going to, like, I told you Mace was going to come out with an album. Now Mace announcing that he coming out with an album. You see the algorithms here, right?
No doubt.
Okay, so that's my point. I told you before that this was going to happen. Now at the end of the year, you're going to see all these dudes get back together, go on tour and do their little thing and run it up. But the thing about the Draymond thing with Stephen A. and all that, I don't know, man. I mean, it's a lot of antics and politics with that NBA thing too. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and plus with LeBron bringing his son in, that's not a good look. You got to expect some type of criticism, especially when the boy game is trash. Like, come on. It's people that's on the bench that's way better than him should get a run in the game and all that and get those benefits. Like, come on, B, you can't bring your son in knowing he trash and think he's not gonna get criticized. It's part of the game. It is what it is.
No doubt. So you think he's completely trash?
I mean, not completely trash. He could play ball, bro. Like he probably could be, D League, G League, whatever, but he ain't NBA status. Is he NBA status? Let's keep it a buck. Is he NBA status?
I'm gonna be honest. I've been out the loop. I'm about to get in the loop. So let me ask you this though, because I'm still trying to figure out how this D League and the G League works. So how long does a player have to be in the G League to officially be in the NBA league? How that works?
I'm not even 100% sure. I can't freestyle on that, but I don't think he has a spot to be in the NBA. I think he should come up in the ranks. I think he need more practice. I don't think he have the confidence to be on the court. Like even during like just shoot around, he don't even be like comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Watch his game, bro. Look how he coming in the game. Look how he running up and down the court. He's scary.
Damn. So he don't have his confidence yet. Because confidence is a big thing. So if Bronny James ever was to get his confidence, it might be a whole different conversation.
Yeah, but you look at it like this, right? He's always going to be LeBron James' son.
Okay.
Regardless of how he got in the NBA, like he could have made his way in just hustling. Like he could really be nice, but he's still gonna be looked at LeBron James' son. They gonna put his expectations so high.
I said that earlier. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That it's gonna be impossible for him to even do anything.
Well,
he has to break some type of record to do something to get the eye of the people. I'm telling you, he's not gonna get endorsements.
I said that early. And then I said, yo, you got to give him credit to even think about it, right? Bronny James is good without basketball right now. He don't even have to play basketball because of LeBron James' generational wealth that he laid out, right? So the fact that he's going in there taking all this criticism and got to live up to his father, standards of a basketball player, you got to give him credit because most kids or most people would have folded already. There's a lot of pressure. That's a whole different kind of pressure. You talking about LeBron James still to this day one of the best players in the league.
I think the youngest son is better than Bronny. What's his name?
Is it Bryce? Something like that? Is it?
Bryce. Yeah, I think he's better than Bronny. Tell you the truth. Look at his game. He's nice. For real. You know that the talent skipped a generation. I think it skipped Bronny and went to Bryce.
You going hard. I ain't gonna hold you. You going hard.
It do. I'm telling you, the talent skips a race, bro. A generation, bro. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this because I'm a people person. I don't give up on nobody. And I got faith in everybody. I done seen people.
I hope he make
Yeah.
it though, bro.
Yeah,
I really do.
I wanna
Cause
see
it's gonna
Bronny
be
make
hard for him.
it. You know, but that was funny as hell.
And
What you
yeah,
just
but
said.
and look at it like this. Everybody in the NBA know what it is. They ain't not gonna give him no breaks, especially if they don't like Bron James.
Of course not.
Yeah,
of course not.
They
But
not giving him no breaks.
I want to say this, and I want people. This is recorded. I think I think Bronny James is going to be a problem once he get his confidence and he able to step his game up, you know, to the next level. I think he's going to be a problem. I think right now people just can't see it because, you know, he doesn't have the confidence. But when he get that, he going to be a problem. Trust me. We're going to revisit this conversation. You know?
Yeah, definitely. We gonna see, and I'm gonna be the one that's gonna call you back. Be like I told you so, M.Reck.
Okay, and make sure you call me back when you see Bronny James lighting shit up and all that. I want to get that call too.
I got you.
I want to get that call too. What's your handle again? I gotta lock you in. What's your
D
handle?
Harlem. D Harlem.
D Harlem. I thought I locked you in before.
Yeah,
Hold on. Now I like your assessment. D Harlem. Salute.
All right,
Matter of
peace,
fact,
bro.
you know what's so crazy that you brought up the Mace and Cam shit. I was gonna touch on that. Mace, they did a show earlier. I seen a clip, and Mace said he'll visit Diddy in jail. What you think about that?
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. And I'm from the hood, straight from the hood. I'm from Harlem, but I never step on the toes that fed me. Regardless of what the man going through, whether he's right or wrong, I don't know the details of his case. We don't know the truth. We know the internet always exaggerating shit and all that, excuse my language, but they always adding everything on to, you know, it ain't what it is. But sometimes a man needs support to get what he need to get through. You know what I'm saying? That's like R. Kelly putting out his song about his residuals. That's his money. Regardless of what he did in his personal life, he's a foul dude, but give him his bread, what he earned.
Yo, great assessment.
So,
yeah, great assessment. I ain't gonna hold you, man. D Harlem, I'm gonna definitely be tapping in with you. You heard?
All right, bro.
All right, bro. Salute.
Salute.
I gotta get Will back on the line. Gotta get a couple of other people that call. I see Gina Rose in the building. Run the likes up. We gonna beat this algorithm down on the sports level, the hip hop aspect. We coming for all. Listen, man. We not leaving no money on the table. Okay? Let's get it. I'm coming for it all. Run the likes up. We live on YouTube. We live on Facebook. We live on Twitch. The like button take you 2 seconds to hit. Hit the like button. Let's run it up. Let's show this algorithm how we gonna dominate this season, or just in general, this year, this month. It's domination time. All right, so let me get back to the clip. I was gonna play it before I got the call. Peace.
Peace, God.
Peace, God. E, what's happening, man?
Not much, man. This Eastman VA, man. Shout out the Wreck Mob and all that too, man. This is a good little subject you got on here. You asked a real good question too. So as far as the D League, Wreck, I got a homeboy I grew up with. His name Andre Ingram. How about he the all-time leader in 3 points made, bro?
Say
in the fucking D League. Listen, he got called up one time by the Lakers. And you know, he was all over Sports Center and stuff because he, you know, dropped a little barrage. But when I tell you that boy won 2 state championships for my high school, bruh, he's a dog, bruh. It's definitely some type of ill politics to all that too, is what I'm saying. And I think Bronny is gonna be a dog for the simple fact LeBron got that longevity, something that no NBA player in history figured out. This man is balling like a dog in year 22.
Come on, man.
Who does that? Not a Jordan. None of them, bruh. Get that man his respect. Man, how about I'm 3 months older than LeBron? So if y'all think LeBron old, man, and I'm dusting all these young boys out here in VA still at the age of 40, you know what I mean? Can't stop, won't stop. It's in the water, you feel me?
No doubt.
But nah, we come from that era though. And yeah, Bryce, I do think Bryce is a little better because he got that solid big man game. But I think Stephen A. wrong because any chance I get, I'm gonna put my kids on and give them all the game in the world too. Of course, I don't want them to follow in my footsteps. I want y'all to pave y'all own way. You feel me? And get it out the mud. But peace to the God.
Yeah, peace to the God, man. Great assessment.
All right, go.
Peace. Now, I mean, that's another thing. I'm gonna be honest. I'm glad I got people like E and other people calling up, even D from Harlem. Y'all just gotta have a general perspective, right? Look at all the dominance LeBron is showing. Like homie just said, in 22 years of playing basketball, he's dominating the game like a rookie. That, you know what I'm saying? Like that they put the building behind. He's playing with passion. Like you like, damn, hold on. Is homie really 40? And then he's still dunking on niggas, still dropping 25 to 30 points a game. Like, I mean, listen, man, you know, and then that's another thing. See, this is what people do. You're going to see in the comments probably, I'm going to look to the right, it's going to say steroids. It's going to say PEDs. See, that's another thing, man. Us as people, how can we can't just give it up? How can we just say, yo, homie special, homie different? You know, when Jordan was, you know, in the league, dominating the game, you know, he got a lot of hate. But of course, we didn't have social media around. So this LeBron hate is totally different than the Jordan hate. But Jordan did get his flowers, though, because, you know, Mike is Mike. You know, he's a GOAT. Like, I'm going to break it down like this. Mike is a GOAT. Kobe's a GOAT. LeBron's a GOAT. We got many GOATs. You know what I mean? And different eras. And then what Jordan did can't be, you know, outdone. Same thing with Kobe. Same thing with LeBron. They all have different stats that, oh, nah, I don't think nobody gonna top that. Or different elements to their game that they play at the highest level that you're never gonna see. And that's why they all GOATs in their own eras. And some of them played, I think, shit. Kobe and LeBron played against each other. And then Kobe and Mike played against each other. LeBron was too young to play against Mike. Because I know he came in the league at 18, but I don't think he ever played against Mike. Maybe in an all-star game. I don't know. I gotta do my homework. But I think Mike been out the league for more than 22 years. So yeah, I don't think LeBron got to play with Mike. You know, but regardless of what, I got faith in Bronny James. That's just me. You see me put people on that I don't even know, callers. You see me, you know, get behind people and make them into internet sensations and all that. I just, you know, when somebody got passion, regardless of where they at, for me, I know long as one person believe in you, y'all could take over the world. So I got a different perspective. I got a different mentality when I'm speaking and when I'm, you know, locking in with somebody. Because I know when I believe in people, we going to the top. We going to run it up. You know, I ain't got no, you know, I don't know LeBron. I don't know Bronny James, but just from afar, that means the world to me. When you see a man put his son on, they playing in the league together, and this is historic. We got to get behind that. Peace.
Brother, I'm so sorry.
Nah,
I want
that's
to
all good.
apologize.
That's all good.
I had to take the call, and then when I went to tell you or call you back, I think you hung up. So I want to apologize to you in the rec.
Oh, no, you good. Yeah, I knew you had to take a call. You feel me? But you good. Be good. We still going. We still talking about this. We still gonna fight the algorithm and let them know we here for this basketball, you know, we need to be in the algorithm for us covering basketball. We here, so we leaning on the algorithm right now. So essentially, one of the last callers mentioned LeBron should get a lot more respect and love because in year 22, he's still dominating the game. And people don't want to give him his flowers. So that's what I was just expressing right before you called.
Yeah, I was listening, and you were saying on how you help others if you see that they possess certain gifts, whether you know them or not.
Correct.
You still extend them that opportunity because it makes a difference, even if one person believes in you.
Yes.
It makes a difference in how you're going to work. And that's true. That's very true. And I'm just going to speak for everyone that you've given an opportunity to. Thank you.
Now, I want to address this comment.
Believing.
Yeah. Hold on. You saying thank you to me, or you saying somebody? You speaking to somebody in the comments?
Okay. I'm talking to you.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry, and you're welcome, but thank you. But I want to address this comment real quick. So Belfast B-Mac says, M.Reck, what if your son didn't get a spot on the Lakers because of Bronny? Now look, if I was playing in the league on the Lakers with LeBron or just in the league, period, think about it. Bronny James is getting that spot because LeBron was so dominant. You dig what I'm saying? In the game. So he got that pull. He got that juice card. And he sacrificed a lot to get that juice card. So now if my son didn't get to play in the league because of Bronny, then obviously I guess my juice card is not as strong as LeBron. You know, sometimes you got to respect it. It's like, think about it. It's certain people in your hood that'll get more respect than somebody that may be skillful. But the fact that that person may, you know, made a difference in the hood. Like they may have, you know, paid people rent for years. But then now this kid, he's just, you know, somebody that plays basketball. The people love him, but they would never get the same respect as the OG who's been paying people rent and everything else. You know what I mean? You see how that goes? It's like LeBron, he done put on for the NBA, and then now he's paving way for his son. So somebody else who's just in the NBA who's not dominating is not going to have the same juice card. So I can't be mad at that, but I get what you're saying. It's just how it is. I mean, you know, it comes with the territory. You know, it's the sacrifice LeBron made so his son could have that alley-oop. You know, that's why when somebody is paving the way for other generations to have generational wealth, you got to respect that person. That's why when we was having those conversations about 50 Cent, you know, throwing the alley-oop to Meech and his son to have generational wealth, I think it went over a lot of people's head, you know, but this is that conversation, you know, but great question. I'm let SJ have the floor real quick. What you think about the question that's on the screen?
I agree with you. I think that oftentimes, you know, when someone looks like us, when they're doing something, we can sometimes, instead of applauding, we can sometimes make it negative. It happens all the time for other cultures.
Correct.
Where they bring their children into family businesses. And this is a family business. But it seems as though because LeBron has his son, you hear more people speaking on it, but they don't speak on it in a positive light.
Nah.
And so the question then becomes, why is it we can't view this in a positive light? That LeBron has it so that his son is playing on the same team with him. And as a people, stand together and be proud of that.
Come on now.
Now, whether you think he's a good basketball player or not, that's your opinion, and that's fine, because it doesn't matter who it is. Not everyone is going to feel that all basketball players have whatever skills, or they may not like a particular player. Let's just look at LeBron as a stand-up father, because clearly he's been teaching his sons. He spends time with them. He's doing things that oftentimes you hear people complain about that black men don't do.
Come on now.
And here he's doing it, but he's getting put down more than built up. And so what is it that we really want? Do we want people to be a good father, look out for their children, or we don't?
You can't win with our people. You know what I mean? It's like, think about it, right? Let's break it down to the lowest compound. LeBron came in the NBA from high school and didn't bullshit from high school till now. He didn't bullshit you at all. Was serious about his game to this day. And then still on top of his game, throwing the alley-oop to his son. Like, I'm confused on how you hate on that. Like I said, LeBron, Mayweather, regardless of how you made, like, think about it, right? And this is crazy. Y'all don't even know these people. You don't know LeBron, Mayweather, and niggas will have this disdain for them. And I'll be trying to understand. I don't hate, like, I got so-called ops and I don't even hate them. You know what I mean? I just know we can't be in the same space. But, you know, that's just me. I operate different. But the fact that LeBron has been serious since day one till now, and people just find ways to hate is nuts to me. Pause.
And then I think, you know, people say, well, we're just talking about it being a good basketball player. The question, well, what lies here is that's your opinion, whether he's a good basketball player or not. Because the same people who feel like he's not a good player, you have the same people who feel he is a good player.
Mm-hmm.
But the question and the reality is, all of us who are stating whether he's a good player or he's not a good player, we're not in the game.
Correct.
We're in the audience. So at the end of the day, yes, whatever you think and feel, that's your opinion, and I'm going to respect it. But with that being said, we have to also respect that there are other people who feel that he can play. I was just reading a comment where somebody said that we're talking about basketball and he can't play. And I understand that, but that's your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
It may not be thousands of others' opinions, because, again, this is our opinion. He's in the game, whether people like it or not. He's there.
Yeah.
And he is LeBron's son. And so the conversation that we're having in this sense is the reason why we are struggling with giving LeBron a hand clap, that he was in his child's life. Mm-hmm. Not only was he in his child's life, but he poured into his son.
Come on.
Now, his son wants, go ahead.
No, I said, come on now. I'm just agreeing.
Oh, no, because his son decided to share in a similar journey in his interest in basketball. That's all we're saying. It's not a matter if you think he's a good player or he's not. We're just saying, what's the reason why LeBron has to go through so much because he put his son on the team with him? It is no different than what any other race do when they bring their children on to the business. It's no different. And we may not even know about it.
Yeah.
So I think that the question is, it's not about him being a good basketball player. It's about the reason why we just can't give LeBron a hand clap for saying, thank you for being a father. Thank you for pouring into your children, because he has 3. So pouring into your children and continue to pour into your children, and to be that stand-up father to say you're going to protect your children. He's no different than any other parent out here. If you were hearing someone speaking about your child, you will say something. Any parent would.
Correct.
Because as a parent, you're going to protect your children. You're going to stand up for your children. We don't know the conversation that he's having with his son, giving him further instructions on improving his game. We don't know that. But we're taken away from him as a father and as a man based off an opinion of you think his son is a good player or not.
Yeah, it's deeper than that.
And I'm not saying it's a black or white issue. I said any other race.
Correct.
And go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Now I want to just point out, man. For me, y'all know how I rock. Well, I don't do the hate. Y'all got to get that shit out your blood. Just in general, whether y'all in the chat room, whether y'all listening to the show, y'all need to get that out your blood. For real. Because if we just talking about a father that poured into his son, like SJ said, and was able to provide in a way that a lot of people complain that most so-called melanated or black men don't. And he's doing it in real time. You saw Bronny James as a baby being around LeBron the whole time while he was, running up numbers in the league every year. You see his sons, his wife. You see this man show you, the importance of the black family. You see this man, the importance of taking your career serious from being 18 years old in the NBA. Like, we got to talk about that. And I'm on that time. All that other shit, y'all make it personal, which it shouldn't be personal with LeBron. You don't know him. Like, it should be, did that man do his job from 18 years old to where he at now, 40 years old? Did he do his job as a basketball player? Did he do his job as a father? We should be talking about that. And that's the realest shit.
M.Reck, if I may, I just want to highlight this comment. Dennis Hodge. So this is what he wrote. So is going to agree with whatever M.Reck say. Why you think she's on this show? Come on, people. So to Mr. Hodge, first, welcome to M.Reck TV. We're glad you're here. Second of all, truly, this must be your first time here.
Exactly.
Because M.Reck will tell you he is my brother and we don't agree on everything.
Correct.
But we agree to disagree in a very respectful way. So I understand maybe you needed some attention in this moment, and I'm giving it to you. And then that's just going to be it for the attention. I have my own thoughts, and Rick has his own thoughts. And what you all don't know is how we debate behind the scenes.
Right.
So at the end of the day, I don't agree with everything Rick says, and he don't agree with everything I say. But we both are willing to listen to each other, and we're both willing to see the other's point of view, because you don't want a person who's going to agree with you all the time. That would be weird.
Facts. Keep going, SJ. Take over. Matter of fact, can you read this just highlighted super chat?
Oh boy. I really can't. Hold on. Let me see. Give me a second. Okay, let's see.
If not, don't worry. I got it.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. You can read it.
All right. Know what you do?
Okay.
Because I was eating some nuts, pause, some cashews.
Hold on. Let me see.
Super pause on that.
Here it goes. Okay, I see it right here. Jimmy Lord. LeBron nepotism could have went to law school, business school, flight school, etc. Not the NBA. Understand? Is the butt of the joke worldwide. I'm trying to see it. Okay. So again, I feel like people are speaking on how they feel about him as a player. This is not the conversation. This is not the conversation I know that we're having. And I think sometimes we're not even conscious that we may struggle with what LeBron is doing for his child because maybe your parents didn't do it for you. Because sometimes it's hard to be happy for people when you've never experienced it yourself. And no one is making this a black or white issue. This is not emotional. This is just a conversation regarding LeBron as a father. And so that's it. That's all. I think that some people who are speaking on that we're becoming emotional at the end of it all. No, I think maybe some of you all may be becoming emotional. And I understand, and I'm reading what you're saying. I'm just commenting on what the conversation is. SE, again, this conversation is not about the basketball game. This conversation is about LeBron as a father. But nevertheless, I respect what everyone is saying.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. We're just asking that you keep it respectful, and that's just it. You're entitled to see it how you want to see it. I'm not trying to argue with anyone for you to agree with me or not. This is the purpose of M.Reck TV platform. It's for everyone to share their opinions, whether we agree or not agree. But some of you all are saying that if someone is agreeing with M.Reck, then you feel they're a puppet, but yet you're upset because someone isn't agreeing with you. So sometimes when we point fingers at others, it's because this is what we feel about ourselves.
Ether.
And so, SE, I do understand that you don't understand what I'm talking about. And that's okay. Sometimes that happens when our understanding may not be what it needs to be in a conversation of discussion.
Hear that? So this is what we're gonna do, SJ. I'm gonna play the clip of Draymond Green addressing Stephen A. Smith, and then we're gonna come back with the commentary. So you wanna you can either call me back after the clip, or I could call you. You cool with that?
Yes, of course.
All right, SJ. Appreciate you. Let's get it, y'all. I'm gonna play this clip of Draymond Green addressing the Stephen A. situation, and then I'm gonna get more callers on the line and get SJ back on the line. Dang, I was trying to play the clip. Peace.
Without understanding,
Mute your audio. Mute your audio, please.
Hello.
Hey, Mike, what's going on?
How you doing?
I'm good, brother.
Nice. Are you ready for some pushback?
Yeah, it's all good.
Yes, all good. Yeah, what I was saying is that the question that the person posed was, if it was your son, how would you feel if LeBron James, with his power, with all that he done, that his son, your son is better, but he got his son not only in the NBA, but was able to take your son's spot, and they were asking how would you feel?
And I said what I said.
Right. Yeah. So
it goes on. It's like that right now in real time.
Yeah.
You know?
That is. Yeah.
Outside of basketball, you got people with corporate jobs that's gonna put their family members in position just because they family members, and people don't get the job. You know, that's how it goes in real life.
Yeah. So would that be right though? Because one person put up, that is what is called nepotism.
Uh-huh.
Right. Would it be right to be done?
I'm gonna say this. It wouldn't be right, but at the same time, is it wrong for LeBron putting his son in position?
Well, that's the what as a father. Yeah, as a father for in a family business, you can do that. But in the NBA, it's not a family business. If it was LeBron's own business and he done that, well, he could do that. That is his right. It's his business. But we're talking about, like, in the NBA now, that is not his business, and he was able to do that.
So in the NBA, you have these coaches, these league owners. What's the matter of fact? What's the daughter name that I think she got ownership in the Lakers and she ain't never play a day, not one day in her life, and she got ownership in the Lakers. What's her name? She's a
she owns it, Jeannie Buss.
Okay then. So what's the difference?
Huh? Well, that was her father's business.
Okay.
Yeah, he owned the business. When he died, she and her brothers them inherited it.
All right. So LeBron being the top player in the league, he's going to have certain perks. And he may say, yo, look, you ain't got to pay me. I don't know what his contract is. You ain't got to pay me $400 million for the next 8 years. Give me 200 and let my son get in position. You don't know what he sacrificed. He might have sacrificed $200 million. I mean,
but what happened is but that's not the case though, because he already signed that contract before Bronny came into the league.
All right, I'm gonna say this, and y'all don't have to agree, but you're gonna learn today.
Yeah.
If we're gonna use nepotism, we gotta use it across the board. We can't just single out LeBron. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, nepotism, this happens across the board in many different races. And I really feel like LeBron get a bad rap for anything he does. And he expressed pure dominance. He got 4 rings. He didn't win every time he went to the finals. No. Okay? But regardless of what, like I said, since 18 years old to 40, 22 years in the league, you ain't never see him bullshit. How many players you could say that about? We seen players throw it away. We seen players throw it away going into strip clubs. We seen players throwing away trying to be rappers. But when it came to Kobe and LeBron, them niggas came to work every day, no bullshit.
Yeah, but nobody's questioning that though.
Okay.
Nobody is questioning that part of it.
All right, so you mean to tell me everything that man sacrificed, he shouldn't throw the alley-oop to his son?
Yeah, what we're saying is that's what people, we're not saying that he shouldn't throw the alley-oop to him, you know. All right, but what it is being said is that he could have thrown the alley-oop to him any kind of way. Because if his son never made it to the NBA, he had other ways to throw alley-oop to him.
No, but that's your way of doing things. LeBron did it his way. And like I said earlier, Bronny James could have did something else. But the fact that he chose to take on all this criticism, knowing that he got to live up to, he's going to be in his father's shadow. I'm giving him a lot of credit because that's a lot of pressure. And once he get through that, and we're going to come back to this conversation, once Bronny James get his confidence and break through all that pressure and break through all the criticism, he's going to be dominant. And then everybody else, they're going to double back and be like, yo, Bronny James is nice now. He always, look, and I'm going to say this. He got it in him. He just got to find it. He just got to pull it out of him. Trust me, he got it in him. It's in him. It's in him.
Yeah,
we got to give him time.
But but the pushback on that, no, is that that time could have been spent in college.
Well, let's do this. How long Bronny James been in the league? Is this like the first year, right?
This first year.
So let's have this conversation and like give him two years or so. So let's have this conversation in 3-4 years. And if he don't, grow into a better player in the NBA, then I could say, oh, y'all was right. But until then, we gotta give people time. We can't be so judgmental.
It's not being judgmental. I mean, what the future brings. And because you're qualified in the future, it don't mean that you're qualified now.
I mean, let's do this. You got players that came in the game. I'm trying to think that wasn't as dominant as they was in a rookie year, but when even Kobe, he didn't have a phenomenal first year. You remember that? He was shooting air balls in the playoff game.
Oh, of course.
You remember that?
Of course. He didn't look so good.
I mean, he shot air balls in important games. But we gave Kobe time, right? And he became one of the best players.
Definitely.
So we got to do the same thing with Bronny James and everybody else.
But you see, the thing is that players like Kobe, players like LeBron, is that there's only a few of those players.
I agree with you.
You don't have many of them. And I really hope that Bronny turn out to be that kind of a player. But it just stick to the topic, and the topic was that if my son or if your son was the one, we would have want our son to have that opportunity as well. To be, if he proved himself that he could win the job at the time when the two sons are in the league, we would want him to get the playing time as well, to be able to shoot those air balls, to be able to develop his confidence.
Look, I understand. Now this is what I'm gonna blow it out the water with this. Let's take it out of basketball, right? You own a bakery, right?
All right.
And your son, is your son. You taught him everything that it is about the business, right? With the bakery business, right? But here goes somebody that's just applying for a job at the bakery, the same job that your son holds. Now, this person is more qualified than your son because this person worked in other restaurants, right? But see, this is the thing you didn't consider. Now, this person is moonlighting. So you give this person a job due to the qualifications. Like, this person, they worked at Ruth Chris. This person worked at Red Lobsters, all these different restaurants, right? And you tell your son, well, son, look, I'm going to hire this new guy because he's more qualified than you. But truth be told, your son is the one that's going to carry the legacy of you as well as hold down a business thick and thin. So that new person you gave the job, when that person get a higher paying job, they out of that bakery. They on to the next thing smoking. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's an interesting point.
Yeah, so LeBron, this is bigger than LeBron just putting Bronny James in the NBA. This is LeBron submitting his legacy beyond him. You understand?
Yeah, what LeBron has been, what he has done is extraordinary. To exude so much power in a league, it has never been seen before. So what he has done is extraordinary.
Exactly. So why we can't just build off that? Why we got look, Mike? Why we got to knock that? Why we can't just say, you know what, LeBron James and Bronny James, let them rock out. This is epic right here. Outside of Dale Curry, you know, which is Steph Curry pops, that's the closest thing to it.
No,
but Dale Curry and Steph Curry didn't play in the league together.
Yeah, and the reason why it's nowhere near it is because Dale Curry didn't exude that Curry was he was that good. Yeah, you understand? In high school, in college, he was that. In fact, he changed the game. And his father was able to shoot shots like that. But I mean, he was able to do it on a consistent basis that the whole NBA has changed because of that. All right. So what LeBron done for his son, yeah, man, it's for him to be able to wield the power like that on white people. He's able to go into a white people domain and he's able to dominate it like that. I give him that. That's, you understand? But the thing is that his son is taking the spot. Suppose the person whose spot he's taking is a black man's son like yourself or like himself.
Yo, listen.
That's all people is saying.
Yo, I hear you, but we can't be trying to use somebody else's position to make it seem like, oh, somebody else didn't get a shot because of Bronny James. Come on now. Like, let me say this. If you that dominant of a player, you gonna find a way to get in position because it's bigger than basketball. Like if you want it that bad, you gonna go and get it. If you feel like Bronny James got your spot, that should be the motivation, all the motivation you need to get signed to the Lakers because he's already in the G League. So what's stopping you now? If he's in the G League, it ain't stopping nobody from going to the Lakers in the official league. You dig what I'm saying? They put him in the G League. Wait, everybody got what they wanted. So what's stopping everybody now?
Yeah, because what happened is that when you get picked, you know, you get, because some people don't get picked at all. So when you get picked and his deal was signed, he got picked, he signed a deal, and they were able to send him to the G League so that he, you know, because in order to develop his game and things. Yeah. So what I'm saying is that what Bron done is extraordinary. I have to restate it. What I'm saying is that other player who was dominant as LeBron was, like Michael Jordan, couldn't accomplish that. You understand? Their sons, although they played in college, but they weren't that good to play in the NBA. So what he has done, I'm giving him his props. That what he has done going into the Lakers and dominating, he's conquering. You know, he's, as they call him, King James. He's able to dominate it like that. And you know, his crew, Rich Paul and the crew, have to give them. They're showing their power in the NBA.
All right, look, I'm glad you brought that up.
They're doing it.
Great segue. LeBron, what he did with his homie, Rich Paul, we never seen that. Somebody he grew up with is his agent from the time he came in the league to now. So why wouldn't LeBron throw an alley-oop to his son the same way he did his homie? See, that's what I don't think people getting. LeBron is showing you, I'm going to dominate the game inside and out. I put my homie on And look, most people say, oh, when certain people get on, they forget about their homies, they forget about their family. So this man is showing you in every which way, not only dominating the court, I'm showing you how to put your friends and family on. Well, Rich Paul at this point, he's family. I'm showing you how to put your family in position, and that's what we're talking about. All this nepotism, I feel like in this situation, yeah, is that, but it's bigger than that in this conversation. So if people want to hold on to nepotism, look, if you want to hold on to nepotism, you're missing a bigger, you're missing a bigger picture. Because what this man is doing, I don't think people paying attention to, and I'm glad you brought up Rich Paul, because we need to look at all that as a whole.
Yeah, because yeah, and that's why I'm saying to you that he is proving, as you said, the dominance of him. He's proving that, you know, and for him to be able to do this with all of the pushback that he's getting, for him to be able to do this is extraordinary. But as we're seeing is that the term nepotism, it's like loyalty. It has no color. It has no.
Listen.
It means what it means, and it is what it is.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. Like I said, go back to
what it is that the thing is that I find we would say that I see it in Jamaica too. A person will complain against they will complain against white nationalists or the Ku Klux Klan, and for them, their solution to that is that you need to have black nationalists, and we need to have a movement that use the same tactics in order to do what we were complaining of. We were saying that this was wrong, that shouldn't have been done, but we need to do these same tactics in order to move ahead, you know?
Got you. Well, Mike, I ain't gonna hold you. We've been rapping for like 18 minutes.
That's good. Yeah.
But I respect your opinion. Salute. I ain't even mad at you. Okay?
All right,
good brother.
All right, respect. Take care.
Salute. Let's get it, y'all. Peace.
What up, God?
Peace, God. What's going on, KV? Salute.
You already know, man. Salute. You already know.
All right.
Look, you know what? Look, I think a lot of people is mad at Bron because he kind of did things his way. Like he did it his way. You know what I mean? Like that Frank Sinatra song. Like when you look at, let's be real. Bronny came in the second round at the 55th pick, bro. Right? Anybody could be taken at that number. Like anybody, like you can't say that he's blocking somebody else's shine necessarily when anybody could be taken at that number. That's almost like the last pick of the draft, bro.
Correct.
If not, it's the last pick. You feel me? So I like to say that that's blocking somebody else's shine is kind of being wild selfish, because that is the 55th pick, bro. You could get anybody at that, you know what I'm saying, at that pick. But in like on a devil's advocate note, like I will say that like I watched him play, and you know, it ain't just about his air balls, it's about that he don't hit no baskets. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's like he leaving the floor with like maybe a foul shot. He might get fouled a couple of times in the game, hit one foul shot. So he don't got the foul shots down. He don't got the passing game down. He's shooting about 23% from the floor. That's really bad. So he went to the G League though, like you said, they put him in the G League. So if you feel like somebody is blocking your shine, then you know how the NBA go. anybody steps up if somebody ain't playing well. So there's no need to kind of cry about that. But like you were saying though, Braun is showing dudes how to put other people on. And I think they mad at that because when you look at a lot of the old heads, respectfully, they was nice as hell, but they did not share that wealth and pass that pill like that to their youth.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, like, look at what Jordan just did. Like, he had the team. He could have passed it to his son. He could have cleaned his son up. Any one of his sons, he could have cleaned them up, said, yo, look, this is what I'm about to show y'all how to do, right? I'm going to put y'all on the game and show y'all how to manage a team, how to manage the books, who you got to talk to and who you got to meet. He could have groomed them for that. But instead, he let his son run around wild with old girl, right? He didn't call him and check him and do what was necessary to clean him up. Because you know how white folks do. Like, white folks in that world, they don't play that. Like, when they'll let their kids do whatever around 18, 21, then they'll clean them up, even if they got to put them in rehab on their own.
Correct.
Right? And then clean them up and then make them go be a lawyer or a doctor or something like that. Right? They'll make them go be productive in the world. Jordan had enough money to do that, but he didn't. He sold the team. Right? He didn't pass the team. He didn't play the nepotism role. Right? He got sons, but he had the team, he got the shoes, but we didn't see him even take time out to train one of his sons or have his sons train like that so his name could be passed through the league and his legacy still live on like that. We didn't see that from him. We didn't see him pass the team. We didn't see none of that. So I think a lot of the people that like they view like Jordan as, or people, the old heads that come from that time, they view them as the greats, respectfully so, because they put in that pain on the floor. But as far as the ideal when it comes to nepotism, they didn't necessarily live that out. You know what I'm saying? Like we watch, what's his name? The owner of the Knicks, Chuck Dolan. We watch him pass it to James Dolan. You know what I'm saying? Like we watched him pass it to James Dolan. When Chuck was running things, it was a little bit tougher, but we watched him pass it to James, though. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
And I don't think we live like that as a people. Like we be having a problem with the minor things that's actually really good things. You know what I mean? Like you can't really. It's impossible for niggas to really get mad at the second round 55th pick, bro.
I mean, but you see they are though. You see they are though. That's the thing I'm confused with, man. That's how you know it's bigger than Bronny James. It goes back to Stephen A. having a problem with LeBron. Yeah, Bronny James got a lot he got to work on, but he's getting more criticism due to the fact that LeBron is his father. That's that
exactly.
That's that blowback from, you know, the dominance that his father caused the league. Because niggas can say what you want. And I tell niggas this, right? In anything in life, and when it comes to partners and teammates, you just want your teammate or your partner to put that shit on a line every time.
Facts.
Every time.
Facts.
So when this man put it on a line every time, how niggas got so much hate for him? It's the same thing with Floyd Mayweather. Regardless of how you feel about the Money Mayweather persona, did Floyd put it on the line every time in the ring and dominate?
Facts.
And that's where we lose at as people, because people don't never want to deal with that. People always want to talk about the other the nuances that don't really have to do with the actual sacrifice of what that person is putting on the line.
Every night. But you know what though? You gotta look at it. They pay a person like Stephen A, who's non-athletic, right? He's non-athletic, but he gets a chance to go on national television and talk about athletes at a level that as if he can perform in when he can't. Like when you listen to other athletes speak about other athletes, they don't speak in that manner.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? They don't speak in that manner. Like you don't hear even though like some of them have their own way that they profess things, but they don't speak like he speaks about players.
There you go.
You know what I mean? They don't do that, and they pay Stephen A. to tear down dudes, and he don't believe, and a lot of people don't believe that that's what his engine is about, but it definitely is. You know what I mean? It definitely is, because you got there's a bunch of people that we could talk about outside of the race that get burned but don't put up numbers.
Come on now.
Or who get as much playing time and they get touches, but their numbers look horrible compared to the touches and the time that they get. Their numbers look horrible. You feel me? And we could go there, but he don't necessarily go there. His ideal is they pay him to talk about everybody that is the shining ones that kind of bring some sort of glory to the people around their way, whether it's just the fact that they putting on and they giving it up, or they actually involved in the community. Like Stephen A. they'll have Stephen A. come talk about how he feels about what Bronny did or what LeBron did as far as getting Bronny in the league before they allow him to talk about LeBron's school.
Deep.
And this is why you can't pay attention to the trick, right? Because Malcolm X said that if you pay attention to the media so tough, they'll have you loving the oppressors and hating the ones that's oppressed. You feel me? So I'm not saying that LeBron is oppressed. I'm just saying that you got somebody that is obviously, no matter necessarily what you personally might feel about him, right? Even with all of the industry allegations right now, pushing those aside until they get made 100% irrelevant for right now, just as far in the culture and as far as the game in itself, we already knew that they was going to try to really villainize Bron because he didn't do what the old heads did. He didn't stay loyal to Cleveland and allow the league to promote who they wanted to promote until they allowed to make him the winner. He didn't allow that to go down. So he pressed his way into television, right? He pressed his way because he knew when he went to Miami that he was going to have more TV shine because they had a high market. Like Miami is like number 7 on the television market and in the market as far as marketing and promotion in general. So him going there will have him on television more, which would boost his chances of being in the runner, especially playing with 2 All-Stars. It will boost his chances of being in a runner-up for the ring. But he knew that they would give him flack. So because he broke that code, they was never going to allow him to be the guy that he might have saw himself being as a kid in the league. He was not going to be the 6-ring, 7-ring dude. They're not going to let him do that. You know what I'm saying? Because he broke the code automatically, right? Because you got to look at it. The whole league is what? The league is not necessarily the players. They part of the league, but the league is the owners. And the owners have shared ownership. You know what I'm saying? So they all make money off of LeBron. They all make money off of each other. They all make money off of Giannis. Every time they in town playing one another, you know what I'm saying? All the stocks is shared. Everything is shared. You feel me? So with that, like they control that thing the way they want it to go. And it's real because you could bet on the NBA a certain kind of way. If you catch the playoffs from the beginning of the playoffs, the average folks that actually know the game, that, you know what I'm saying, that argue barbershop talk, if you catch the playoffs from the beginning, the average people that know the game could capitalize. Because the NBA is set up like that. So because it's set up like that, you can't get mad at Bron looking out for his bloodline. That sounds silly. You know what I'm saying?
But people
that
are
sounds
though.
silly.
But people are though. That's what I be.
Yeah,
you know, Doing this live, that's
we
what I
don't see
was
nobody
getting.
else doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't see nobody else doing it. And the funny part about it is, it be the same ones that be complaining about how we gotta stick together and how it's treason. Because you've heard numerous times where people say, like, yo, it's treason to have the babies out here begging for jobs when we could be creating them and passing them as we create them, or whatever the case may be. So if he got the line and they was going to pull his people in the same way, like you said, with Rich Paul and M.Reck and all them other ones, right? He put them all in a circle to where they all could get money at a high level doing what they do. So I don't understand why that's necessarily a bad thing. I don't get why that's necessarily a bad thing.
And then also, let's think about it. This is his first year, Bronny James. People is not allowing, you know, I don't want to call him a kid, but the young man to grow. You know what I mean? It's plenty players that came in the league that wasn't dominant in their first couple of years. And I mentioned Kobe. He had his issues in his first year, you know?
Yeah, but this, I ain't gonna hold you though. Like, the reason why they saying that is because, like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, it is a difference, right?
No, it is a difference.
So it's like I could see if the kid, you know, he hit 2 buckets, 1 here and there, 2 here and there. Nah, he's struggling to hit any bucket.
I'm gonna say this though.
Even a foul shot.
I'ma
So
say
I could
this.
get why I could understand why somebody would as a Laker fan or something like that would be upset because, you know, maybe they look at it as far as the roster, right? Because I'm a Laker fan, so I would look at it like the roster. I'm a Knickerbocker by blood, but I'm a Lakers fan because that's the first team that I knew because of my father, right? He was an Alabama boy, and Showtime was his thing. You feel me? So like I could understand that part, but
I get it.
I don't think it's that serious to the point where it's like, you know, you got to go crazy about it because, like I said, it's a second pick. It's a second round, 55th pick, man. It's not like it's not even a second round first pick, man. So he can have some time. It's not like they necessarily need him right now. That was just about Bronny doing his thing to make history and have his legacy live on a certain way. And so we don't got to take it so, like, not, I don't want to say personal, but it don't have to be like that important, you know what I mean, for people to be mad at when he got time to grow like everybody else got time to grow. And like I said, if we do some of the numbers in the real stat, some of the players that people actually like, you'll see that if you really break down their numbers, like, they numbers might be close to his if they wasn't getting the same amount of time and touches on the floor. They touches and they time on the floor equate to sorry numbers. So I'm saying, let him get his time to grow.
That's all
Let him get his time to do him.
That's all
He in the G League. He in the G League, right? He in the G League. And let's keep it real. Why nobody don't want to say this? He going off in the G League.
No, but look.
Talk about that part.
I'm about to bring it up. Shouts to SJ.
Talk about that part.
Look. I'm glad you mentioned it.
He going off in the G League. He going off down there.
SJ sent me something. I'm about to put it on the screen. So this
30-point games.
Look, let's do it. That's why I'm glad we having this conversation. Let me bring this on the screen. SJ sent me something else, but let me at least get this one on there. I'm gonna find the link she sent me. I'm just on a different computer. So look, you saying that, right? I put Bronny James scoring in G League. So points per game. Guess how many points he getting? 22.
How much he averaging? See what I'm saying? I know. I seen him bowling down
22.8 points a game. Look, rebounds.
Fact.
5.3 rebounds a game. Assists.
And 4.2 assists.
Steals. 2.2
steals.
Come on. And this
balling.
He's balling right now. That's why I'm saying to y'all, give the young homie time to grow. But look at the G League. He going crazy.
Come on, man. You know, I'm going to talk about it around, you know what I'm saying, across the board, G. Like, I already know my eye be out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
My eye be out there. I already seen him drop 30-point games on niggas down there. I think he might have had one or two triple doubles on niggas.
Probably so. Yeah, I'm trying to get all
Facts.
the stacks going right now. Let me see. NBA G League stats. Let me see. Bronny James. Yup. Yeah.
Balling.
Yeah, he's balling. This is the official stats right here.
Balling, yo.
Yeah. Yeah. So what are we talking about? Okay.
I'm just saying, sometimes people be having their own anger issues and stuff, bro. Like, it be that way from how they feel like, I guess maybe it's the money or the position, but look, you can't really have a problem with doing something that you kind of should be wishing to do for yours. Like,
Come on
you
now.
can't
That's all.
necessarily be,
And that's
you know
what
what I
we're
mean?
saying, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Over here, I tell people I don't know what you're on, but we don't do that hating shit over here. We don't do no favoritism. Everybody get this work, and we're gonna have critical breakdowns. You feel me?
Yeah,
That's
you
why
gotta keep it stacked.
That's why we have different perspectives. But we're
Word.
never on no hate train. So a lot of y'all, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I could tell you got hate in your blood and you cool. You over here, what's this man name? Jimmy Lord, I think his name is. This guy like going against the grain just cuz. And mind you may be using this for your therapy, but you may really need therapy. You feel me? You may really need therapy, my nigga. Like, for real.
Using it for his therapy, yeah.
But
chill, I get it.
And it's
You
cool.
want to punch you online and all that.
And it's cool. But I'm gonna say this though. It comes a time in life, that energy you putting out, when that shit spin back and hit you, just be able to eat it. Just be able to take it. The same way you dish it out,
man.
Just be able to take it.
Man, is he talking wicked? What's going on there?
Yeah, Jimmy Lord, like, he go against the grain on everything.
Look, don't get me wrong.
It's all good.
You don't gotta like, you know what I mean? Because like I said, like, I feel like Bron talent is underrated because the league ain't gonna promote him to be what they what they want the original face to be. Like, they want somebody that is looked at as the good guy that goes along with the way they want to carry on with stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
They want to be able to put you in position to be when they want you to be. But like, he did it his way, man. Frank Sinatra style, man. He did it his way.
That's it.
He did it his way.
Like, and
you know what I mean?
Listen, man, and Stephen A even said it before he started, remixing. Like, LeBron confronted me as a parent, as a father. That wasn't a athlete that confronted me. It was a father being upset the way I criticized his son. Then you get on Gilbert Arenas' platform and they ask you about the confrontation.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh, I thought it was weak. Completely bullshit. So I'm like, yo, come on, my nigga. That's a sucker right there. Like, come on.
First of all, how you not gonna know that's a sucker? You seen the way this nigga throw jabs? You seen his jab game?
Oh, let's go there. I put it on my IG. You want me to bring it up?
Bro.
Come on, man. Look,
his jab game say he a worm, man.
Come on, man.
He a worm.
Look, if we want to go there, let me bring up my IG. Where we at, man? That's what I'm saying. You talking all
as
this.
grown men, we don't really have money conversations or like on like long going business endeavors with men that throw punches like he punched.
All right, look, let's go to the segue of Stephen A. Smith hitting the mix. Let's get it. Here we go.
Word.
Yeah, push. Come on. Come on, it's your last round.
go look at his feet.
Yeah, make it more free. Yeah, push. Come on. It's your last round. So there you go.
What you call
Raise him up. Yeah, make it more free.
But hold on.
What you call that, man?
Exactly. But this is the dude that called LeBron weak for confronting him. Homie, your whole style is chump.
You'll get your hairline punched off. The rest of it punching like that.
Listen, your whole boxing game is chump. I don't even know what to call that. Like your hand skills is, you ain't got no hand skills. Your shit garbage.
At that age, if he punching like that, at that age, he grew up like that. And this is what I'm talking about. See, we gotta look, this is real. Everybody online right now, this is a PSA. We gotta stop respecting. Look, hold on, Rec. Let me just get this off real quick.
Okay.
Bitch ass niggas. Okay. Some niggas come from a long line of bitch ass niggas. Like they great granddaddy was a bitch ass nigga. And we can't have conversations with those kind of men when we spot it.
That's a fact.
We know, like on real time.
Stop there on the BAN. You know what I mean? Because you know the algorithm.
Yeah, for facts.
Once you
in real
do
time,
it, once you do it multiple times, they gonna clip you. Forget. Continue on.
No doubt. I'm just saying that right there. That's it.
Gotcha.
Like we can't acknowledge that lifestyle and listen to the words that come from those kind of men. They can't really give us, like, we out here on the landscape. Do he look like he out here on the landscape? Look at this guy.
Yeah, let's look at him. Hold on. Let's look at him. I'm gonna put it on mute. Hold on. Look at him. Listen. How you listen to somebody calling LeBron weak with hands like these?
Yeah, push. Come on. It's your last round. So clean up the upcut more. Raise him up. Yeah, make it more free. Yeah, push.
For his his trainer should be putting a submission for doing this. You paid that man bread and he came over to your crib in a high-rise Georgian Wheezy type spot to do that with you. That's crazy.
Yo.
That's just outrageous.
To even film it, my nigga, you're not ready. You should
look, he came over to the Georgian Wheezy type spot, man. In the Move It On Up joint, man. Look where he at. He got the window. They in the Move It On Up joint, man, on the east side. And you came over to train this man like that? The nerve of this guy.
Yeah, man.
Who mans is this, B? Who mans is this?
Nigga hand skills are spooky, man. I gotta hit the spooky, man. Come on, man.
Facts.
This nigga shit spooky.
Facts.
Come on, man.
His stance and all that say that right now, there's a little guy in the gym. He about 14 years old. He been practicing for about 6 months. He'll wow on Stephen A. 14 years old, he'll wow on Stephen A.
Come on, man.
Have him calling all kinds of timeouts.
Come on, man. This nigga was talking crazy. Let's go to the LeBron footage real quick when he ran down on him courtside. Hold on. Let's go there. He said LeBron was weak. But where that energy was at when he ran down on you courtside. Hold on. There we go.
Facts. He looked like a monster standing over homie.
That's just a screenshot. Hold on. Let me make it a little bigger. Pause. Take this out of here.
He could have hugged Stephen A and murdered him.
Okay. Let's get it. Nigga, LeBron G checked the shit out this nigga with the terrible hand game.
Word, don't disrespect me, man.
You didn't think LeBron seen that nigga video of Stephen A hitting the mitts? LeBron knew exactly what he was doing. Like, yo, when I see that nigga courtside, I want to see that mitt. I want to see that mitt action he was doing.
Keep that mid energy.
Keep that same mid energy, nigga. I'm pulling up on you, nigga. Do me like you was doing those mids.
Keep that mid energy. Yo, chill, man. Stephen A. gotta stop, man. Somebody gotta stop this guy.
Yo, he might be. Yo, matter of fact, I think Stephen A. is not the first person that got checked courtside.
No.
I think it was your man 50 G checked your man. What's this nigga name? Damn, was it Steve Stout? Courtside.
Oh yeah. Facts.
Yeah. So Stephen A.
Facts.
But I don't think it went this viral.
I remember. Remember when Puff broke his arm?
Oh yeah.
Remember Puff broke his arm back in the day. Steve Stout must be greasy on the low.
LeBron balked on this nigga. G checked him.
A couple words too. Like, don't play with me. This ain't even no argument. Don't play with me. Do it again.
Wow.
You can say what you want about this conversation, but do that again. Talk about my son Reckless again and watch what happens.
And look at son with the glasses, right? See, niggas don't be peeping the nuances. Son with the glasses, like
nervous.
Yeah.
He hear it. He hear what's being said. So he waiting for it to come because he like, yo, if son get hit, I gotta move out the way because Bron big as hell. He like,
son,
he hear it.
Son with the glasses, body language. He like, yo.
Fact. He's staying tuned over his shoulder the whole time.
He keeping his eye on LeBron just in case LeBron stole on him.
Facts. He like, yo, if Bron go off on son, he gonna go straight for his head. Chill. Yeah. Nervous face. With the nervous face.
Look.
With the nervous
come on,
face.
Man. But then, look, you ain't have nothing to say, right? And you went to
like that.
You went to your platform and said what it was. That was a parent, confronting me about the criticism I made about his son. Then you switched it up when you went to Gilbert Arenas' platform. Matter of fact, I think I got that. I got that. Let's get to Stephen A. I can't play the whole thing because this nigga cursing up. Then he cursing up a storm too. I might just let him.
He wilding?
Yeah, hold on.
You make of LeBron confronting you in the aftermath of that situation?
Oh yeah.
I thought it was weak. I thought it was some bullshit. I'm sitting courtside, and I stand up, and then I got my head turned, and then I turned back around. And a lot of people thought this was the end of the game or something like that. This was in the third quarter.
Crazy.
Apparently, LeBron had walked out of the timeout, and I turned around, and he's right here in my face. He said, yo, you got to stop talking shit about my son. You got to stop fucking with my son. That's my son. That's my son. And I was like, what?
Yeah, hold on. You did not say what, my nigga. We didn't see none of that came out your mouth. What? Hold on.
We never seen what. We ain't seen no hands that signal what. We ain't seen nothing that signal what.
Hold on, look.
You got to stop fucking with my son. That's my son. That's my son. And I was like, what?
Nah. See, this is why you can't
we
condone
never
suckers.
Seen that.
This is why you can't condone suckers. Because we saw it in real time. We never saw Stephen A. with no kind of pushback, no what. You know what I mean? Like, you look at his body language
So he
now.
So he thought just because he came dressed as Nino Brown when they all was at the table, that he was going to be able to just tell us anything. Come on, kid. Come on, kid. He thought because he pulled the Nino Brown wear off, that he was going to be able to just come to the table and tell us. He said, what? I said, what? You ain't say nothing.
Yo, but hold on. Let's do this, man. Look at the nigga get up, and he got a chain outside of, is that a button up?
Yo, that's what I'm saying. He got the knee.
Like, what are we doing here, man? What are we talking about?
He think he the mob, man. Stephen A. think because he got that $100 million deal, now he that guy. So you can't tell him he ain't that guy on all fronts, man.
You right.
I'm
you know
telling
what?
you.
I'm gonna have to pull up Nino Brown. I think the nigga pulled up like Nino Brown.
Facts.
In the Carter. When the Carter got compromised. Hold on.
Nah, yeah, when he was talking to Dutter Man and all that, he had them all at the table.
Let me put Nino Brown scene.
Yo, he got the same swag, man.
Let me see.
He thought he was gonna be able to pull up and tell us anything, man. Word.
Hold on, let me see. Let me see what comes up. Okay. Hey,
yo, he's a midget in mind.
I think you're right. This nigga Wesley Snipes
Facts,
got a
man.
black a black button down shirt on, I believe. Hold on.
Facts. Or either that or all black, like it's like either a turtleneck or a sweater.
Yeah, it might be a turtleneck. Hold on. I'm just trying to find it. Let me see it. I could find it on YouTube. Oh, they're telling me to sign in. Damn. I'm not signed in on this computer. But let me see. All right, you can see it from this angle where this is the same scene where he grabbed G Money. So I'm gonna utilize this screenshot. This is the same, it's from that same scene. Look, Stephen A was definitely jacking Wesley Snipes. You're right on that. Look at, you see it right here, right? Look. You see it?
This guy, man. Yeah, man.
Look,
yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Exactly. There you go.
Facts. This guy, man. He thought he could pull up dressed as Nino Brown and tell us whatever, man.
Yeah, look.
He out of line.
Now let's go to Stephen A real quick. All right.
Out of pocket, man. Stephen A. think he Marvin now, man. He can tell us anything now. He came with the chain. Yo, this guy is crazy, man. This guy is crazy, man. This guy's crazy. This guy's crazy, man.
You go.
He's psycho
you go
for
to
that.
To that. Now let's go to this. Let's go to this. You know where I'm about to go. You know, right? We go. Steven, aka Nino Brown, right? Let's get it.
Word.
Right?
Still.
Yeah, make it more free. Push. Come on. Come on, it's your last round.
What the hell is that,
Come
bro?
on, man. Stop playing.
What is that?
Stop playing. Y'all really out here making this an argument?
Yo.
Y'all niggas gotta be crazy, man.
Y'all
gotta be crazy, man. And y'all sitting here going against the grain for this nigga, for this clown.
Word.
For this clown. So it's like, okay, one thing, you don't like LeBron for whatever reason, right? And that's crazy. You don't even know.
I'm gonna tell you why he really don't like Bron. Remember, he got it. The first jump shot he took in high school, he broke his knee or something like that. Remember that? Something like that. He popped his knee out of place or something like that. Come on, man. He's not an athlete. That's why he mad. That's why he mad.
I gotta find that jump shot where he shot an air ball, and it was like he shot from the free throw line. It was an air ball. Hold on, let me find that.
Air ball from the free throw. He out here throwing kindergarten jabs. Like, this guy is ridiculous. This guy's ridiculous, man.
And this is the guy y'all
His
listen
jab is immature. Word.
Hold on,
You gonna stand with him, and he gonna let you get beat up with that jab.
That's a fact.
Facts.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta find this. They got the clip of, I think they scrubbed the nigga shooting the air ball. Hold on. I gotta find this. Hold on one second, y'all. Give me a second. I gotta find This the nigga that's talking crazy about Bronny James and LeBron and everybody else. This nigga shoot air balls from the free throw line. Are you fucking kidding me, man? You can't be serious, man. You can't be serious. Let me mute this. Let me see. And then you got lethal shooter helping you out with your game. So you know your shit is trash.
Super trash. He ain't no athlete at all, B. I don't know why they even give him the floor to speak in the athletic
They
department.
scrubbed the nigga shooting the air ball. They got,
That's crazy.
The other footage with him hitting the shot, but they scrubbed like that used to come up with ease. Now I can't even find that shit.
You know why? Because this nigga on his Democratic run. So now they trying to erase all his flaws now. This nigga ain't Nino Brown, man. Get out of here, man.
Exactly.
You ain't Nino, Stephen A. You ain't going to just tell us anything, man.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. They scrubbed the nigga shooting them air balls off the
It's all right. We seen his jabs. We seen his jabs.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we need. We know he ain't athletic, man. You seen his high school picture with his jersey? Pull that picture up. That's the face of a non-athletic nigga.
Here we go. I found it. This is.
You got it?
This is him trying to be, like he was like that. Like he thought he was, Steph Curry. He can go behind the line, the 3-point line, straight air ball. There we go. And we gonna play. We gonna play, man. We ain't gonna bullshit. Come on, man. Look at your man. Let's get it.
Hold up, B.
Wind that back, B. Look.
Hold up. Nah. He put his legs, arms, and back in that.
And it took the dead life out of him, too. The nigga said, oh!
He meant to make that word.
He shot an air
He
ball.
meant to make that.
Nigga, that
was ridiculous.
That shit took the life force out of him. The nigga, nothing but air.
Yo, play that one more time. Yo, you heard him say, when he landed. Play that. He said, He landed and said,
Shit trash, my nigga.
Yo, chill, man. Steven.
Yo, your boxing game, trash. Your jump shot, trash. Your Nino Brown outfit, trash.
Facts. Out here trying to tell us anything, man.
This nigga shit trash, my nigga. But yo,
somebody got to stop this cooning and buffooning, Lord.
Yeah,
I don't know. They got to get him.
That's a fact. So on that note, man, we're going to conclude the live. I'm going to go live later on. I just wanted to let the algorithm know I'm coming for, every category. Sports, hip hop.
You already know.
Just everything. General news, anything. Any and everything. We covering everything.
Town. We going to paint the town.
We on it. So KV,
Facts.
KV the one. I appreciate you.
Salute,
Lord. Thank you for tapping in. As always.
Peace, God. You already. Wreck Mob, salute.
Wreck Mob, salute. Free the land. Let's get it, y'all. So yeah, I'm gonna conclude the live. I'm gonna conclude it with Stephen A shooting the air ball. And then double deuces and bubble gooses. Peace, traumatic. What's the word?
What's the word, M.Reck? What's good with you, man?
I was just about to get off the live, man. So look, you got a couple of seconds to give me your assessment.
Oh man, hey, Stephen A. Smith, man, he need to quit with all that, bro. Like, man, if anything, man, you seen how scared and shook he was when LeBron ran up on him, man. He wasn't calling him weak when he was in his face.
But that's the point I'm making.
With all that.
That's the point I'm making.
With his Money Monster hairline.
Come on,
Eddie Monster hairline, bro.
Come on, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, traumatic. I appreciate you tapping in. Love is love, King.
Straight up, Wreck Mob, man.
Wreck Mob, salute. But before we end the show, we're gonna end this live. I want you to leave comments in the regular comment section. But we're gonna end this shit with Stephen A shooting that air ball and taking the dead life out of him.
That's over 3. Oh, pin down. Here we go. Pin down. Oh. This is bad. Here you go, blood arsenal. Can't win it. Hold on. Let's do that. Oh. Here you go. Pin down. Oh.
Oh. Took the dear life to shoot an air ball, nigga. You trash. Fuck out of here. Salute to the Wreck Mob. We off this double deuces and bubble gooses. Leave those comments in the regular comment section. All right? I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gone. Salute to SJ, the whole Wreck Mob.
Dissing, we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pays in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
M.Reck TV.